What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Making the Medicine. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys the breakdown of the beat for God Loves Me. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go in. But before we go join the Patreon so you can get the full video. No ads, no commercial breaks, just straight through. No editing, just straight through. So let's check out a preview of the beat. Let's go. Preview of the beat. Let's go. All right, guys, so that is the beat. Let's go in how we made this. So the first thing I did was go to my first pattern. So here's the sound from the first pattern. Make it bigger for you. All right, so here's my sound from the first pattern. So I basically went into flex. And when I went into flex, I found a piano, Steinway D, and this is how it sounds. So you just go to Essential Pianos, Steinway D. If you don't have enough money to buy stock plugins, if you don't have enough money to buy like plugins that cost money, this is a great piano to start for your bass. And let's see how it sounds. that's just the piano. So I got my bass melody with the piano. And all I basically did was copy these notes, and I just copy and pasted it. And that's how I got that note. So all you want to do is press Command B, and you can copy it, but to delete it, just press Command X. So that's how I got that. So then the next thing I did was I went to the cello. So I went into the cello. It's like a little, almost like a guitar. And then here's the cello sound I created. Here's the cello sound. Now you guys might be saying, Nate, it all sounds familiar. So let me show you why it sounds familiar. So if I go back here and we look at the cello, instrument I just showed you guys, if you see this going on, that means that this pattern, it's over here. Now, watch when I click on the Steinway D, watch these notes are going to show up on here. Go back to the channel rack. See, now it's on Steinway. So then when I did the trumpet, it's on that one. So that's how you know that's the pattern that's being played. So let's see how the trumpet sounds. And I have a secret, well, not a secret, but I'm going to show you something, guys, that can help you make your music fast. So when I chose the trumpet, I wanted to do something different, and this how the trumpet sounds by itself. Right? So let's say, for instance, guys, to make this fast, if I wanted to go to the Steinway, if I go to the cello and I press right click and I click the piano roll, what happens is it creates ghost notes. So now if I go to the cello, it creates ghost notes. So now all I have to do is go in here and copy and paste this, and you can hear the cello sound. Now remember, we were just playing the piano. So just go in here and copy it. And then one thing I realized about this, guys, a lot of people may have a hard time. Don't go for the middle, because if you go for the middle, it's not gonna. You want to go for this line. So I want you to go right for this line. See what happened when I went for the middle? You want to go for that line. You gotta stretch it, stretch it. So now let's play this with the piano and let's see how it sounds. You're gonna hear the cello, but watch the piano's plays. See, I hit it, okay. See what I'm saying? So now let's say I want to put the trumpet in that same thing. I will go to the trumpet, and then you can see I can add the notes there. So now if I play this just supposed to be the piano, I just added, as you can see here, we added the cello and we added the trumpet. So now I have three sounds playing. Watch it. So you can see here, all three of these are going to play. Watch this. But we don't want that. So what we do, we go here and we take this out. Yeah, we go ahead and take this out. Now, to get this different, you will go to split channel, go up here, and you will go to split by channel. And it creates all three of those channels. That's how I was able to have these separate channels. So when I split the channel, it made a separate channel for the piano. It makes a separate channel for the trumpet. And it makes a certain channel for the cello. And the second cello is basically... I turned it into an audio file, and by me turning it into an audio file, I was able to change it around a little bit. So let's go back and let me let you hear the drums I selected. All right, so we're gonna go back, get this back open. All right, so I'm gonna go back to what we just did, and I want to take it off. So we're gonna go back, take this cello off. One thing to help you guys, Command B, and just highlight everything, and then to cancel it, Command X. All right. So now I'm gonna delete the trumpet too. Right click, piano roll. Right click, piano roll. Now you go there, take that away. Now we're just gonna hear the piano. Right? Okay. So one thing I learned about making music is to get started, everything you want to work in 4 and 8 bars. So you guys can see here, I decided to start the song with 8 bars. So if you listen to your favorite song, excuse me, majority of the time it has a 8-bar intro. Excuse me. Has an 8-bar intro and then 8 bars until the chorus. So what I did was I made an intro. Let's hear the intro. Sorry. So let's hear the intro. Now, I added 2 separate instruments because I wanted the cello to be an introductory sound, but then I wanted the piano and the trumpet to be like the life of the song, so then I could bring the cello back. So now when you hear that sound, that's a new sound. I'm introducing a new sound. So here we go again. Oh yeah, I'm at 160 BPM, and I'm actually at a D minor. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm at a D minor as well. So when I go to the piano roll, as you guys can see, I actually started my I started everything off at a B4 minor, a B minor. Sorry, I said D earlier, but it's B. So if you see here, what I did was I basically went E. I went E. Then I went up an octave, and then I went up another octave. So by me going up these 3 octaves, it creates a layer for up here. It creates a secondary layer and the third layer, even though they're all playing the same. Kind of doesn't make sense with this, but in my other videos I'll explain that better. Sorry about that. So the drums I decided to use was shout out to Melody Beats on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber, great music producer. He taught me a lot in a short period of time. Once again, his name is Melody Beats, and I bought a drum kit for him. And the drum kit he has is something I like, because when I start watching his videos, I realized that, you know, he loved music from music, so he started to go into the understanding the sounds of everything. So if you guys can see it here, I have yeah, right here, sorry. Yeah, so right here I have it open. I'll show you guys a picture so you can see it. So it's Combustion, you know what I mean, a little bit Combustion 2 is the name of the beat. So because it's at 160, he has the beat loops right at 160. Right? So what I was able to do is just drag this over, and it kind of fit perfectly. So now when I press play, it perfectly fit in, like. Now, the thing I love about Melody Beats drum kit is most drum kits just give you drum loops. You know what I mean? You got a lot of drum loops. But what I like the fact that he did was he knew that a lot of people want to know, okay, how was that made? So what he did was he took each loop and he tracked them out. So now, hi-hats. So let's go to the one I have, the 60, which is loop 6. So if we go to loop 6, you can hear how he has everything played out. Watch this. Right? Now if I want to put it into the piano's roll, he also has it that way as well. So if I wanted to, let's say I go to a piano roll. I'm sorry. Yep. Let's say I go to a piano roll. I mean, my channel rack. And let's say I wanted to put some drums on that one. So I would go to hi-hat. So no, let's do kick. Yeah, let's do kick. So let's go to kick. Okay, kick right here. So I would go to piano roll, and because this is a MIDI means a piano sample that you can just roll over. So now when I go over here, I can actually drag. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can actually drag what I was just playing through the loop over here. Watch this. So now I drag the loop. Look, it's there. Now the loop is there. Now watch this. Watch this. Now I can move it any way I want to. So I can basically remake the beat. See what I'm saying? Watch this. Alright, so then let's say I want to put a snare in there. Watch this. I slide the snare, and you basically got the beat. So he has it in Melody Beats. I shout out to you, bro, because you helped me out. Melody Beats. He's helped me out a lot, guys, because now I know how to make beats from scratch like that. But he has allowed me to slide it in without losing creativity. So I'm going to leave Melody Beats link to his Combustion 2 kit in the first pinned comment. You guys go show him love. I'm not getting paid for anything. I don't have any type of sponsorship or anything like that. I'm just saying it helped me out, and I know it will help you out. Also, go watch his YouTube videos on scales, diminishing chords. Like, he teaches you everything about music theory, and it's not where you feel like you're going back to school. He makes it to where it's easier to learn. All right, guys. I know I got a little carried away there, so let's go. So I don't want that, and I don't want that. So what I decided to do, guys, was when the beat started, I wanted to add my little rise. I feel like a rise in the song. It might be cliche, but I feel like it just give it an energy. So watch this rise. So I like that rise. But Melody Beats actually has like FX sounds. So I like this little crash sound because it's like to me it sounds like a superhero sound, and this is what it sounds like. Right here. My bad. I'm gonna get back to it. So we have it right here, and it sounds like this. And I just like the little sound. So it's, right. So I like to use that. That's like a little sound I want to kind of implement. So now let's hear it with this music. All right, watch this. All right, so then I wanted to add a little cymbal. To me, cymbals is like an essence of music. So even though the crash came in, I feel like a cymbal in the middle of the song just like gives it like, it just splashes life into it. So I added a cymbal right here. Let's see how that sounds. Just a cymbal. Right here. Here we go. You gotta do it that way. So here's just a cymbal. Right? Like I just feel like that just gives it life. Now let's listen to it with the beat. Let's see, watch this. Alright. And one thing I want to talk about is like, so this is my chorus basically. And with my chorus, I realize in a lot of songs they have a drop, but some songs have a drop and they leave a melody. So you can see right here, I got the drop, but I left the melody to where the cello, what you heard in the beginning, almost like once you hear that again, it does something to you. So let's listen to this part. But I added the little crash too, so it gives it like I said, a superhero type feel. So here we go. like that because it's almost like the beat is still going. It's like, remember, like, it's like going to an amusement park. It's like you rolled up and then like you came back down. You know what I mean? Like you want to make it feel like you're like someone's moving. Like it's like they're moving with the beat. So then let's go. Now the next thing I did was I took all the instruments out. So now when that sound is being played, it's more space because there's no music. But I added a rise to give it a little sound. So let's see how that sounds right here. Y'all see how that sound? It just gave it like a, I just like that sound. Watch it again. No cello, no cello. I did it again. Watch it come. But see, that time I left the drums in. So watch, I left the drums and I left the piano with the rise. Let's see. Another thing I did was Melody Beats has some textures. So this neck texture is like a hiss sound, or it's just like, excuse me, it just gives movement in the song. So it's like almost like a static sound, but just listen to the essence of when it comes in, how it sounds. All right, here we go. Bring the cymbal back. Now we have a different explosive just to make it sound different. All right. So one thing you guys are gonna learn about me is I like to have a piano break, like around, I would say between 1 minute and a minute and a half. I like to have like a piano break just so the piano can bleed, right? So watch how the piano, the sound just bleeds. All right, watch this. No drums, no trumpet, just the sound, the cello from the beginning. So in this part, to show you guys basically what I did was I took this cello 2, and you can see here I basically right click the cello 2 and I did a quick render as an audio clip. Now when you do that, it shows up as an audio clip, so now you can put it in here. And because it's like this, you click on this top left and you go to channel settings. Now what you can do is you can actually reverse it. Press the reverse. Now you turn the volume up a little bit and you get a whole new sound. So let's see how this sounds. Oh, my bad, whole new sound. Now, because I did that, watch what sound I created. And I added a little effect of screaming, but just to give it a different sound. So watch this. And it's just reverse, but because I didn't want the song to just come back regular, I added the drums in so it can give it a whole new feel. So watch this. And I felt like I had money, so I added money. Bring it back like. So in the beginning of the song, you guys can see I had the introduction with the cello, and then I had the piano with the flute, with the trumpet, and then I had a little pre-chorus. And then you guys can see here between 25 and 40, this is the chorus. So what I did was I looped it back around. But instead of having the pre-chorus, I go from instead of having these first two parts, I just go from this part and I basically bring the chorus back. Like I said in the previous video, we must have a intro, a pre-chorus. This is the pre-chorus, and then the chorus. So now you can see I basically, instead of having the intro and the pre-chorus, I just brought the chorus back. So now you can see it's the chorus right here. It's the pre, this the pre to the chorus. And watch how it all starts back over. You're gonna hear it. You hear it start back over. I like it right here. Let's go. So this is the second chorus. Same drop. So the whole time I had the piano and the trumpet playing together. So I wanted to separate the piano and the trumpet so I can give the trumpet just a little life before the song goes off. So watch how when I take the piano away, you're going to hear the trumpet with more life. Listen. Then the cello brought it back. Finish it off with the piano. One more cymbal. And just finish it off. Alright guys, my name is Nathaniel Austin. And there you have it. This is how I made the beat for God Loves Me. Let's listen to it one more time, y'all. And stay tuned for the next video I'm going to pin here. And it's going to be the video of how I made the lyrics. And I recorded it live. So if you guys want to see the way I record my lyrics live and structure my music,
RashadNate, they need a dose of this medicine.